In 2016, Masue was just another rock in Makueni that remained dry for most parts of the year. Lack of water caused great suffering as locals trekked long distances in search of water.
Hatukuwa na maji kabisa, tulikuwa tunaendea maji mbali. Tunaenda kuchota more than 5 kilometers na mgongo.
During the rainy season, water flowing down the huge rock went to waste, causing extensive soil erosion and rendering roads impassable. But today, 8 years later, the once detested bare rock is a success story of how community-led public good investments in Makueni County have benefited the community, building their adaptation and resilience to the impacts of climate change.
We constructed a gutter which accumulates water to one collection point. The water passes through the collection chamber. Then we pipe it down to a collection tank, which is like 100 meters from here. At the collection tank is where we treat the water to make it fit for human consumption. Then from the collection tank, we pipe the water again down to the distribution tank, and from there to the water kiosk.
The rock catchment is now a major source of water, the previously most sought commodity in the village. It has come with many benefits in the health, education, and agricultural sectors.
When they brought the water here, they gave us the first priority in the school. Because the water now was enough, the population rose from 100 pupils in the school to 150 in 2017.
The transformation of bare lands into productive units in the face of a changing climate are the fruits of a partnership between the county government of Makueni and the community through the County Climate Change Fund mechanism.
And we have been able to do the Makueni County Climate Change regulations that have established a climate change board that is tasked to mainstream climate change initiatives right from the villages to the wards, sub-county, and then at the county level. Again, the regulations provide that at least 2% of the county development budget must go to climate change initiatives.
This approach ensures that community members identify, implement, own, manage, and work towards ensuring sustainability of projects that improve their resilience to climate change.
So this planning committee, they usually go back to the community, they consult the community on viable projects which they think once they implement, they build their resilience. So the core function of this planning committee is to identify projects or solutions to the local problems that are affecting the people of Makueni as a result of climate change.
Through the inclusive ward climate change planning committees, communities design projects that strengthen their resilience to the adverse impacts of climate change and improve the livelihoods and well-being.
Umetusaidia sana huu mradi kwa sababu wakati tulikuwa tunaendea maji huo umbali, especially watoto wetu walikuwa wanakuja saa 12 wakitoka shuleni na inabidi waende wakachote maji. Watoto wetu wakirudi nyumbani wanakuwa na ample time ya kusoma na wanafua nguo kwa sababu wamepata maji iko karibu.
Babu hapa mnaona tuko na primary school na iko na ka boarding wing. Kwa hivyo we felt there was need to have water karibu na hii skuli, na pia wakaaji wa area hii ambao walikuwa wanapata maji either kutoka sokoni ama upande ule.
Nasaidika na hii damu kulima mahindi, ndengu, mkuka na maharagwe.
An October 2023 functionality and governance study found that 84% of the projects implemented under the County Climate Change Fund were still fully or partially functional 8 years later. with visible evidence of transformational interventions. Ownership, structured public participation, political goodwill, and adaptive management are among the factors that led to their sustainability.
We have a number of components that have ensured we climate-proofed our model projects, especially the water projects. And one is to provide the source, and the source should have clean water. Then the next component is the distribution, where we are able to install a draw-off system. So the other component now will be the water point, where we'll ensure to build a kiosk, and they can access the water through a tap or a running tap. The last component is usually on the catchment protection. So we want to ensure that the water source is well protected in such a way that the ecosystem around either the earth dam or the sand dam is well vegetated.
However, this was not devoid of challenges, especially for projects that were not well climate-proofed.
So technically, this earth dam, to save it is to at least work on the spillway. They have to build small dams upstream to check on the silting. Then maybe later on, the silting can be done.
Out of the 30 wards in Makueni, half of them have climate change investments, with plans to scale out to the other half, improving access to water and spurring local economies.